So the efficacy of the pivot to video in journalism has been a big topic of conversation. This article was sent to me by someone at Columbia, and it describes the audience shrinkage and the results of the pivot to video. I'm just going to have a look through. So first up, this is the same data that I've seen repeated in a lot of articles. There's been a significant drop in readership across a lot of the publishers that have pivoted to video in the last couple of years. So we know that a lot of publishers started throwing a lot of money at video to pursue the numbers of potential readers on social media and to adopt to a format that was more useful on the social media platform. It also says that here that the pivot to video isn't necessarily causing the traffic declines, but that it's highly correlated. So all of this is happening at the same time as the discussion news is going on. So there's a reduction in writing and editorial staff in favor of high-cost video production at the same time as news organizations are being criticized for their journalistic and editorial integrity. So here are more descriptions of significant layoffs to writing and editorial staff in pursuit of high-cost video production. But here it's worth noting it hasn't affected everybody the same. So some companies that have relied on video for a little bit longer and have the resources to do both video while maintaining their writing and editorial staff do not seem to have suffered the same losses in readership. Here, Melissa Bell also says that a lot of the best content comes from people whose background is primarily text. It's also worth noting that video is in fact more valuable. Provided readership doesn't drop significantly, it does make a much higher revenue for publishers that do get video online. So here it says $2 to $6 cost per milli. That's the revenue per 1,000 views on banner advertisement versus $12 to $20 on video, which is a significant increase. Yeah, so the argument of this piece doesn't seem to be so much that video is bad, but that the opportunity cost of sacrificing a lot of journalistic and editorial staff in order to produce video has resulted in decreased viewership. However, it would seem, given the value of video as advertising real estate, that if publishers can have the video without sacrificing journalistic and editorial integrity, then it's a win-win. So Write and Stone presents a solution to this problem, creating video from quality journalism rather than instead of it. And it's dead easy to use. Just go to our website, sign up. When you sign up, you get taken through to a feed page where you can add external media, start a project, or add a desktop session. When you add a desktop session for the first time, you'll be prompted to download our app. But every time you want to start a desktop session, you do it from within here. Once you get going, you start working on a project page where you can add more and more events as you build your story or carry on with your research. When you're ready to publish, you hit the publish button here, and it will provide you with embed code for the Write and Stone widget, as well as highlights video to download. Once you put this on your page, that you get a widget like this, as well as a highlight video that, much like the one you're and when you click on the widget, it takes you through to a public version of the project page that looks a little bit like this. So readers can view the timeline, they can view the events behind the story, they can view the individual highlights, they can see if any redactions were made, and they can also look at the metadata. So there it is, Write and Stone video without the pivot.